We want to push the envelope. We want to leave the field much better for the next generation, and that will happen because of the research which we will do today.
One of the missions of Mount Sinai is to make discoveries that change the lives of our patients, and it's very innovative. If you're a patient with prostate cancer, this is the place to come.
Our young physicians, our scientists, they should be working at questions which we don't have an answer for. We have scientists, we have research coordinators, we have nurses who on every day before I go through a biopsy or go through a surgical treatment for any patient, collect the tissue, collect the blood, collect the samples, go under the microscope, get the DNA, and do a genomic sequencing.
What we do here is we've built in an amazing research lab with cutting-edge next-gen sequencing technology specific to the Department of Urology, collaborating with Tewari. We've certainly looked at a plethora of different research attributes, looking at what drives the evolution of disease and a better understanding of cancer genetics.
So the field of immunotherapy is ready to make a major impact, and that's where we are focusing on in collaboration with the Tisch Cancer Center and also with Sujit Nair, who is in faculty in our department, and Nina Bharadwaj, who is a leader in the immunotherapy approach.
I run a laboratory that's focused on cancer immunotherapy. We now have 3 such studies open here at Mount Sinai. The first one includes patients with prostate cancer. These are patients who've had their tumors removed, and we sequence them and we can make a personalized vaccine based upon those sequences. And we're well on our way now in that first trial.
So Dr. Nihal Muhammad is looking at why certain racial groups don't show up to the doctors for this screening.
Our mission here at Sinai is to provide a bright future for our patients and their family caregivers, because we strongly believe that addressing the psychosocial issues is a strong part of their clinical care.
So diagnosing prostate cancer is not an easy job. We have to invest in imaging. We need a mammogram for men. So what we are trying to do is to do a research in which we can evaluate the regular MRI with a shorter version of a sit-down MRI, which is quicker and hopefully will give us images which are good enough for us to pick bad cancers. So this sit-down MRI clinical trial is currently underway, but the immunotherapy is the major focus of the department's research vision. We can leverage body's own defense mechanism in helping us find and kill this cancer.
I work very closely with Dr. Tewari and Dr. Bharadwaj where we explore immunotherapy options for prostate cancer patients. We have an ongoing clinical trial where prostate cancer patients who are at high risk and localized disease receive poly-ICLC, which is an immune modulator. During this process, we learn how the prostate cancer responds to immunotherapy at a very, very detailed molecular level, and the preliminary results are very, very exciting.
We're mimicking or trying to mimic a viral infection inside the tumor. And the idea is that the injection into the tumor will generate an immune response against the tumor. I'm a co-developer of the poly-ICLC drug, and I helped develop this program with Dr. Tewari. And now, as fate would have it, I'm his patient. The labs that Dr. Bharadwaj and Tewari have here, it's a top-notch lab. I can't say enough about Dr. Tewari and his team. And it's so important to have a research infrastructure.
The poly-ICLC trial actually went pretty well for me. It wasn't hard to do, it was pretty easy. Dr. Tewari inspired me to participate. It was actually pretty simple because he really talked about the importance of the trial and what it could do for people in the future. So even though you have your prostate removed, a lot of times the cancer can return even without your prostate. So what the trial does is it helps your body build up your immunization system to fight it in the future.
My journey to Mount Sinai was, to me, something special. At this moment of my life, I have the best doctor in New York to do my surgery. I have been, all these days, I have been a very happy person because what Mount Sinai has done for me. This guy saved me. This guy gave me my life back. He's Dr. Tewari. He is the best. That's all I can say.
Dr. Tewari and Dr. Barhama kept kind of stressing exercise, exercise, exercise. Exercise and mobility is one of the keys to recovering from the surgery, and things start to heal faster. Going through the recovery from the surgery, just trying to stay as active as I could, led me to skateboarding. I'm finding now I'm like trying to skate 3 times a week, 4 times a week, as much as I can. And I grew up skateboarding. It's a great workout. I mean, it's great core strength. I do get my heart rate up. I feel I've had a full recovery, and it's not stopped me in any way. I couldn't be happier with how things went, and I've been cancer-free for a year. So we'll keep going.
I see this department growing into a major academic powerhouse. We have everything at our disposal. We have energy, we have patients, we have labs.
We have this complex decision-making process of the early disease, who do we treat, and who can we spare from surgery or other treatments, versus preventing metastatic disease and bad outcomes. Number 1, looking at radiomic profiling, so using MRI to see if we can predict which of these tumors behave badly. Number 2, we're doing these neat 3D modelings. So 3D modeling will show us in 3 dimensions where the kidney is, where the tumor is, where the blood supply is, and how much normal kidney we can actually preserve to preserve kidney function. So our program is doing a lot of research on both of these ends.
I've been working for many years in Karolinska in Stockholm, and now I've been recruited here to start sort of a bladder cancer research program focused partly on robotics operation and partly on working with new chemotherapy and immunotherapy options to enhance the outcome of bladder cancer surgery.
All these experts together, a scientific lab, a clinical database, that is what we are going to focus. In next 5-10 years, this institution is going to focus on the cancers, which are the biggest killers, and we will leverage from collaboration, we will leverage from our patients, we will leverage by understanding of the biology, and we will leverage by combining immunotherapy and better screening programs.